everyone, welcome to this new video. Today we're playing Ridgeview, trying to get a solo perfect game on Nightmare. And it's a snowing. You can tell because our character already has the cold breath and we haven't even opened the van yet. We're doing Ridgeview today, and actually, I technically did this on stream as well. I ended up just being by myself. I mostly do community games on stream, but I ended up being by myself, and I played it, but I feel like I was a bit too quiet, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna redo it, you know, just in case. And in that case, out of curiosity, if you're curious, we had Summoning Circle, and it was a Hantu. So let's see what that is about. Okay, we got the tarot here. The cold breath, you're gonna be getting it all over the house for the very simple reason. Ooh. Okay. For the very simple reason that it's a snowing. The breaker can spawn either in this single place in the garage or... let's turn on a light here in the Oh yeah, I haven't turned it on yet. Okay. Yeah, let's turn a couple on just in the meantime. Or there's two in the basement, two positions that it can spawn in. One is this one, the one we just got. The second one, it's on this other side. I honestly rarely get it on this side. It would be here, like next to the mannequin, pretty much. That's an ambience sound. I was asked if I could show where the cursed possessions spawn, so we already saw the tarot. The mirror would... weird, I think it... either it's my brain or the door kind of glitched the shadow for a second. The mirror would spawn here. The voodoo doll would spawn on this little couch. Whoa. Oh, okay. I was about to say, that's an early end. It's pretty dang early. Kind of rude too. Ouija board would spawn over here. Also, in case you're curious, you might be thinking, oh, maybe it's a yokai. I'm playing with push to talk, so the ghost does not hear me. Summoning circle would be at the base of the stairs, going downstairs to the basement. Music box would be here. I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting stuck a lot. And monkey paw would be on the desk over here. Now, as usual, we're gonna be looking for the bone real quick. And to be fair, this is actually kind of helpful already because well, using the sound recorder specifically, because if we get a sound close to us, chances are it's a stalking ghost, because we know exactly what the room is. And the room is downstairs. Yes, it could roam randomly and happen to be nearby us, but for the ghost to be roaming all the way upstairs? I don't know. There we go. So we got our cursed, we got our bone. Just gonna turn on the lights around. And still, I'm gonna leave this on. I think I mentioned this before, but the lights on or off are actually considered based off the status of the switch of the light, not based off the breaker, or if the light was busted or not. So right now, for the ghost, coding wise, it is counted as if the light is on. So if it's a mare, it can't hunt until it reach 40 sanity because the light switch is turned on. So we start by grabbing a crucifix simply because I would not be grabbing as much just yet. And we're grabbing a thermometer and UV, since I have to bring in everything, and these maps are starting to get slightly bigger, so by putting down a cruci we're kind of chilling more. There we go. I can actually move it a little bit. Also, just letting you know, quite frankly, the piano photo, no! Unlucky. that count as fully closing it? I wanted a photo. I don't think I need it for the objectives. I have terrible memory, by the way, and I so very apologize for it. Yeah, no, I don't need a ghost photo or anything, okay. Alright, so... I don't think a ghosty is right here. This very instant, but I could be wrong. I think it's here now. One? No. Okay. We're gonna lift this there. This. Any audio for now? No. So yeah, these houses are getting slightly bigger. There are hiding spots either way. The moment you walk in, you can just go straight to the fridge, especially considering that right now our ghost room is the piano room. So you have plenty of time to be hiding after it starts or attempts to hunt. But I still... Ooh. I didn't like that. Ooh, did you see that? It threw something. Okay, actually I have no clue how candles work from that point of view. Like, I don't know if you can cross out anyone with them. Did I take a double? No, I shouldn't. No. And no UV. We're gonna place it down again just to be sure. It didn't step after this one. You heard like a single step, so this one technically shouldn't give you UV in general. Let's check the temperature again. For now, we only have the orbs. Purely based off behavior, this could be this could be a mare, which would be okay. I think it's safe to say no UV, but you know, we're still gonna check every occasion that we get. Also, since I already took a video, no, or did it count it? No. Oh wow. See, the piano, I believe it can only sometimes live UV. And this... Paranormal talking ghost event. If she blows the candle... Oh. Oh. It's either a Yuri or a mimic. It closed the front door. And it didn't event. Okay. Uh-huh. It's probably a Yuri based off the behavior. We're just gonna be hiding here and hoping that she doesn't see us. Unless she knows I'm here, she shouldn't be coming this close. Because she closed the front door. To know if they close the front door during an event or not, normally you see the lock on the door, number one. Second, she didn't event. We didn't hear it. I'm the only player, so she can't be eventing that far. And, is it over? Yes. And I didn't even, like, hear her at all. At all. I didn't hear an air ball, nothing. And no lights went off anywhere, so there should be a U-ray. Since it's not giving me freezing, it could be dots. Before I walk back in, I just want to see what photos I could be taking and stuff like that. I have my smudge, and I do believe she moved. Also, purely based off behavior from the ones that we have. As I said, I already have, like, we can narrow it down to 2, unless it's a problem with RNG, so it's an event that didn't actually happen, it bugged somewhere. which can happen. It rarely happens, but it can happen. So should be either U-ray or mimicking a U-ray, which would be the first time ever. And I didn't check UV, but because I'm on Nightmare and U-ray, if it's a U-ray, it's hiding UV. I don't think I would be able to see it. I have no clue. But either way, generically speaking, if you're playing on 3 evidences, the mimicking a U-ray will leave a UV handprint on the front door, and it's the only ghost that can do it. Unrelated, we can cross out a couple with utmost certainty. First off, it never changed the speed within the hunt, and it was normal speed. It wasn't faster, it was normal. So we can take away Thay, we can take away Hantu, we can take away Revenant, and we can take away Raiju, because it did the step in the room. First off, it never changed speed. Hantu would have been faster in its room, or still the coldest room. So either the piano room where we were at, or right at the entrance, and would have been slightly slower everywhere else. Not normal speed, slower, which wasn't our case. Not Raiju, because it did walk into the piano room, and in the piano room I did have electronics down. It should have been a little faster. Thay, for as much as I've been sitting in the room, it wouldn't be that slow yet. It's too early for it to be that slow. And Revenant, you can hear it. It's not a Revenant, because you can hear just how fast how slow it is. It's super slow, the rev. Okay, so let's try to put it down here. Yeah, you definitely moved over here. So let me get my camera, this, and I can't get that yet. I think oh no, I can get a cruciburn. And I need you know, actually okay, I don't know if this counts, so let's try it. Oh no, I don't have it, but it's, yeah, no, this is a U-ray. This is a U-ray based off the fact that it did it again. The chances that this ghost just randomly changed again, the mimic changed 2 times to the U-ray, are very, very slim. Although possible. I think it just did it again. Can I take a photo of? Please give me freezing at this point. Give me something. Oh, dots. Yep, I saw that for a second. Again. Well, pretty much I just need my, like, evidence, videos and such. So, let me think about it. We're just gonna... That's nice, though. That's really cool. I don't know if they raised the percentage or if I'm just extremely lucky. But dude, I haven't seen... Like, it took me, like, 200 hours to see my first U-ray closing a door. Honestly. Like, within normal time. Not me waiting. It's been 14 minutes and 30 seconds on my, like, local recording of this game. Do I have a smudge on me? Yes. Okay. So I took some sanity just because I just need to finish my game. I know what it is. So I just need a second to be able to do everything that I need to do. And since she seems to be liking this spot, we're just gonna put this other one like this. Then 1 and 2. Or did you move again? Okay. Now, this is technically a separate room. This little living room situation, so let me... Okay. I need a photo only, right? Yes. What can can I take photos of? Because I know, because it's dots, right? But she's not showing up anymore. Again. Only the U-ray can do this, or as I said, a mimic mimicking a U-ray. And if I remember correctly, the UV shows on the outside of the door, not the inside. However, just check both sides. It's that easy, just open it and check again. The U-ray does not, however, leave the touch. Like, the actual U-ray doesn't leave any UV on it. Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. Where is she? Wait, okay, let me select it. And now we just needed to repel it, so I'm just gonna grab the other smudges. And I'm gonna move the crucifix. This way I know that she can't spawn at my feet. Okay, yeah, it still has a charge. It's just a little weird. Oh. She's kind of moving a lot, but... Okay. Now, the only problem, I've mentioned this a couple times, this is considered a blind spot, not a hiding spot. Meaning that this is safe for as long as the ghost doesn't come in this area. And it is considered still a good spot because RNG wise, the ghost never comes in this area, or like only comes in this area if it has some sort of information that you are there as well. They do check hiding spots, they do check blind spots if they saw you going there, or if they evented on you while you were hiding there, they got the knowledge. So that's a good spot. I still would suggest don't sit there if you have only one smudge. Always grab a couple just in case. It's better to waste a smudge thinking that she was coming your way but she wasn't, than just throwing away an entire run for a single objective that you would have completed in a couple of seconds. At that point, use the smudge. You're gonna have to pay for it either way. So we grabbed the bone, we got the photos, we got the videos, we got the recordings, we got the objectives. Ghosty selected, yes. It's only weird how she was like jumping between two rooms. I haven't seen that much in general, but it can happen. She was just roaming a lot. For some reason.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Perfect investigation, find the correct ghost, obviously. I'm just curious how many times she changed the room. I believe 1 or 2. Favorite room, can you guys see it? Yeah, favorite room changes 2. So one time was when she moved from the piano room to the living room. And I'm guessing maybe she moved back. And then ability, I believe under ability it should be the doors. The front door. So yeah. It was pretty cool. I'm happy that I got to show you the U-ray ability on the front door, because I really like it. I think it's really nice. So yeah, if you were trying to guess the ghost with me, let me know if you got it right or not, if you knew about the door touch already or not. Thank you again for stopping by. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and it's a way to support me, and I would appreciate it a lot. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!